Hi and welcome to another reading journal update. Today I will be setting up a spread for The Maidens. This is a book by the same author that wrote The Silent Patient, so ever since I read that book I've had quite high expectations for his books. Last year on vacation I read The Fury by him and I was not really impressed, but yeah, that's not the topic of today's video. So this year I still had pending The Maidens and I decided to read it also during vacation. I do enjoy reading a thriller on vacation, so that was a good thing. And also these books' dark academia vibes helped with the transition once I got back from vacation, the transition to autumn. About the book itself, I'm not entirely sure what to say. Let's start with the positive things, and I think what I most enjoyed about it was that it had short chapters. I think that's maybe the only thing that kept me going and helped in finishing it soon and moving on, because the book itself was a disappointment to me. Maybe the high expectations are the issue. As I was saying that since The Silent Patient, I have great expectations from this author, but nothing that I've read from him, so this book and The Fury, they didn't rise to meet my expectations. It's a bit hard for me to talk about the plot and specifically about what I didn't like without giving any spoilers. So I will start by telling you what the premise of the book is. We have a psychologist, Mariana, who somehow ends up mixed up in a murder investigation at Oxford where her niece Zoe is studying. One of Zoe's friends was found dead, so Mariana, who is the only living relative of Zoe, comes in a hurry to be there for her niece. And it's to be noted that Oxford is also where she studied when she was younger, so she knows her way around the place. As even more murders start to happen, it is clear that a specific group of young women is being targeted. This group is called the Maidens, and they are a study group formed by a professor. And Mariana believes he's the guilty one, and she doesn't understand why the police keeps investigating other people, and she takes matters into her own hands and kind of starts to do her own side investigation. I think this is all that I can say to avoid any actual spoilers. And I want to mention about the spread that I'm setting up that most of the stationery that I've used is received from a friend and pen pal. And I was really happy to finally have the perfect occasion to use it. Don't you think it fits really, really well with the book? At least the book cover? I hope you enjoyed today's video as well. You already know, if you want to see more, go subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time.